Hello kids, and welcome to episode 200 of Life in the Woods. I honestly can't believe that we have already reached 200 episodes. It feels like I started this whole Let's Play yesterday, and I did not reach the amount of progress I wanted to reach for this little special episode here, but we still have a little bit to show. I will try my best to use the time marker thingies, like each section of the special is going to have its little time thingy there. I don't know what it's called, okay? I am not capable of explaining the new YouTube features that have been there for like years. Anyway, 200 episodes, we made a cheesecake. I wanted to make a cherry cheesecake, but we only have 2 cherries and we need to make trees out of them, so we only have this and we can't eat it yet because we're not hungry. It is getting dark, so we're gonna sleep real quick, and then we are basically going to start with like a little overview of where we are currently at in this world, stuff we have been working on lately, and then we're gonna move on to future projects, stuff like that. Basically, every 100 episodes I just want to make a little catch-up part, so people who are just not able to watch all these episodes, which is completely understandable, can still know what is going on. So we are going to start with our little house. Honestly, it is not little, especially not the basement. And I also kind of want to rebuild it a little bit. Like, I am still not too sure if I really like this. We have a cute little birdhouse there. I don't know. It doesn't look exactly right to me. Anyway, you walk in here, we have a chest that is supposed to go away at some point, but for now it's still there. One day we are going to build like a bathroom here and some other stuff. Currently not the case. A little office area, we have a nice closet with some armor sets in there. We have a little bed corner, and that is basically upstairs. Very simple, not yet finished. We have this mess. We have our little bubblegum machine, which is honestly the highlight of the entire Let's Play, let's be honest. A cake that we cannot eat. A bunch of dogs that sometimes hate us. We are going to take care of the dogs soon. We have a piano there, some plants, cookie jar, kitchen area, a bunch of fruit bowls. We have more. And then we have our little office here with just the most important items. Outside we technically have our little, or not so little, tree farm. One day this is going to go, but for now it's still there. And moving on, I'm gonna show you guys the basement, which needs a lot of work, okay? I really want to be able, in episode 300, to show just some differences. Here we have all our crops, storages. This needs to be a lot better organized. We still need to plant megapack crops. Bunch of wood. We still don't have all like the swatches of each tree. Basically, I plant them, take a leaf, and then just make planks and slabs and stairs out of them, so we have everything. You can see how everything looks. We have a bunch of stones, way too many. This is still not really organized, this section, and it needs to be organized. In general, the whole storage system, it needs to be worked on, but I can't quite bring myself to really do that. So we have a bunch of stuff in here that we need to organize. This is going to be like all the colored stuff with wool, clay, glass, all that stuff. Over here we have the goods section. We have some plants. I love the plants that we have in this mod pack. They're basically all from Plant Mega Pack, and they're so lovely. And yeah, then we have some bamboo. Here we are going to have, like in this section we have plants, that's plant at least, and here we have more flowers. And otherwise, I really hope that we have enough space in this storage system. I'm not sure if it will be enough for at least the items that I plan to have up there. We are going to have more in the massive basement. We have a way to our nether portal over here. Let me just show you. I wanted to be productive before episode 200 and instead I made all the walls out of marble because I had no other priorities. I wanted to make a little railway system at some point here. We have a massive farm that I haven't gotten in ages. It's very windy in here, by the way. So that is basically the main part of the basement. Down here we can see into our skeleton farm. I tend to forget this farm sometimes. We have a little second farm of crops that need longer to grow. So we have more of them. So the time they need is kind of made up by the amount of stuff you get from them. We have our skeleton farm here, and then they can drop out down where they can be hit. Otherwise we don't really have anything yet that it's worth showing. Sometimes they die while falling down. This whole thing also needs to be overworked. There's not a door there yet. I thought we had a door already. Basement. So much basement work that's needed. We have a massive bamboo farm for making compost. I also wanted to make a compost room here. It's not happening. And we have a really nice, well-producing cactus farm. Okay, that is our house. Think about it what you will. I personally have a little love-hate relationship with this thing. Like, it could look worse, I guess, but I didn't close the door. You need to close it. Sometimes the skeletons shoot at you otherwise. So yeah, that is the house. I really hope that we can make some progress around here. Make everything out of marble. But yeah, I guess now we're going to move on to the current project. And how it's been getting along, how stuff is looking. When we started this project, I thought we would be done by episode 200. We will be very, very lucky if we are somewhat done by episode 300. I think we will always end up kind of changing things up here and there, just little details, but overall, this is our current project. The Cabin Mountains, or Mountain Cabins, however you want to call it. It's this very beautiful, what was it called? Jade Cliffs? No, it's not Jade Cliffs, is it? Is the whole thing called Jade Cliffs? I don't know. Anyway, it's like a very beautiful mountain biome with many, many pine trees. I love it. And the first it's not really a cabin. It is just this little cave that we had, and we needed to have a snowman to produce snow because we need snow to make our food all the time. So then I just kind of made this into some scientist / potion brewing little hideout, I guess. These are potion shelves. We have not really gotten into brewing potions yet, so at some point these will be filled. Okay, interesting glitching. I'm gonna go over there in just a second. Walking up here, it always takes up a lot of hunger because jumping is just intense. This is the first cabin we've built. At first I hated it. We can look into our bedroom from here, very nice. All the cabins still need a lot of details. It's really taking a lot of time to really get everything completely going. Like, I want to put chests in almost every cabin and just have a little backstory, like items related to what I think these people living here could be doing, and just maybe even written books, stuff like that, you know, just tiny details. And here we have a bench that we cannot sit on, I think. Yeah, this was one of the ones you can't sit on. And try not... My shift key stopped working. I was trying to say try not to yeet yourself off when you're sitting there. I just wanted to demonstrate what it's like when you do accidentally yeet yourself off that cliff. It is not fun. Anyway, then we have this bridge. This is made with Decocraft, one of the extra mods that I installed with this mod pack. We have very interesting pics in this terrain, by the way. I suck at building bridges, and I just couldn't come up with a good idea for a hanging bridge, so this really came in handy. Okay, this is one of the actual areas of this project. We have a little pond here that is very cute. We have a little bench you can sit on. Or you can go over to the picnic table, you know, live your life. You couldn't sit on there, right? I tend to forget what you can do and cannot do, okay? Leave me alone. One house that we have here is not really decorated yet. It's just the very basic part. Also, I don't like the roof of this. Yes, that is supposed to be the roof. I was like, oh, I'm gonna build a flat roof. I don't like it. Anyway, the second cabin we've built is this cutie over here. I really like this one. Not really furnished, decorated, or anything, but I like it. It's kind of cute, you know? There's still all these details that I want to build in along the pathway, like little flowers, all that type of stuff, but I just can't really get around to it. We have this one house here. This is somewhat done. I wanted to add more details, but I wanted, for example, I wanted a flower pot on here, but we can't place them on some Decocraft stuff, which is so annoying. So no flower for these people. Very sad. I know. This is really cute, because you can see the flowers here from when you're sitting there. It's kind of cute. I like it. Very cute kitchen area. This house is almost done. We still need like details and chests. We have a really cute loft area up here. Absolutely love it. It is so adorable, especially with the ship. That just fits perfectly on there on the railing. Little carrot farm. And we have a little bakery here. I really like it. It is really cute, but still needs a little bit more detailing. And then we have a little farming cabin here. Also not completed yet, but it is meant to be like this farming person's field, basically, okay? And we need to sleep because it just gets dark all the time in this world, I swear. Okay. You know, I felt like we barely did anything from episode 100 to episode 200, but seeing all of this now, I guess we kind of made some progress. I still kind of would like to secure this a little bit more, but also it's really hard. This is, by the way, the tree we planted for the episode 100 special. Still have not gotten around to cutting this down. One day I will. We have the staircase here, also not too happy with this, but it's doing the job, you know what I mean? So we have the staircase down, and then we have a church here, which is, it was a struggle to build this, okay? Let me tell you. We have a church, also decorated with Decocraft stuff, very small and simple. Again, this is just like a rather tiny community. Maybe not everyone is a churchgoer in living here, so no need for a massive church. I still want to decorate this area a lot more. When did you come here? Yeah, this is a graveyard. I had the idea for this graveyard somewhere in this biome before I even had the idea to build this project. So yeah, I really like the graveyard. I think it's like a cute little detail. It fits very well into this little secluded area of this biome. Again, is it called? Yeah, it's Jade Cliffs, okay. There's so many biomes, I just can't keep up with them. Let's eat real quick. It takes some time because it's a really fulfilling meal. We have a lot of terraforming to do still. I personally hate flying islands like that, and I like stuff to be somewhat realistic, as in we need to stabilize basically half of the biome, because I just don't like the possibility of stuff collapsing, you know, because that totally happens in this game. We have lots of animals we need to rescue, but we have a place where we can put them safely and they will hopefully have happy lives. We will get to that place in a little bit. We have this really cute well here. Very happy with how this turned out, kind of proud of it, not gonna lie. Also the little water bucket next to it. I like it, it's very cute. Here we have a tavern. Oh boy, this project, this little house here, it like made me go insane, kind of. Is this a little bit too modern? Probably. I don't care though. We have this really nice area, probably way too big considering this is a rather small community. We have a little toilet that was also a nightmare to build. We had a lot of space problems over here. I don't like the counter wood too much, but also wanted something that looked a little bit different from all the other wood in here. We have a little storage room with a pig that we have saved successfully. It wanted to just eat itself off that cliff, and we saved it, okay? We did a good job. Up here we have, first of all, leaves going through the roof, very lovely. We have this little guest room. Yeah, I don't know, kind of basic, kind of cute. I still want to do something with this area up here. I don't know, we still have the basic torches. I didn't even like put in any love into changing the lighting things. We have this storage room up here as well in the attic. Pretty cute, I like it. It fits pretty well, I think. And yeah, about the door, I'm still not too sure, but it is there. It's working out for now. No, I didn't mean to switch to the shovel. No one has died yet. Everyone is doing great. Okay, also we have this really cute bird bath. Then, if we go over here again, we have the little pathway that we just very recently built. Just leading over here. It still needs a little bit of adjusting, I think. Also, I want to close that little water cave up because it just kind of annoys me. This is what we are currently working on. As you can see, a big work in progress. I don't know about that house just yet. Also, this is a pine tree, not a second oak tree. Sometimes they just kind of change. This is going to be a farmhouse. I don't like the dead animals, especially like the freaking parrot. Why is my game lagging? Okay, yeah, I don't like the parrot. This is literally just, it has just started. By the way, is this? I left the bed in here again. Why do I always leave the bed in this house? And because I tend to freak out because I don't see the bed in the main backpack and it's just here. Anyway, we built this barn. It was a struggle with the roof. The stairs don't like me at all. I don't really know about the roof from the inside. We might change some stuff about it, but I'm not too sure. We are going to put some fences in here, a few animals, but most of the animals are going to be outside here. This is also going to get like a, what is it called, water trough? Like, you know, some place where the animals can drink. And we're basically going to try to rescue all these suicidal animals from this area because they just want to jump off all the cliffs. I also really want to build a little farming house next to this like animal house. Basically these people are going to be more animal people, and then I want like a little field that is half going to supply the bakery and half going to supply the animals. I think that would be really cute, but mainly we need to stabilize a lot of the mountains in this area because, yeah, I guess we are kind of moving on to upcoming plans slash projects. I don't know. Yeah, stabilizing this entire area, removing some of the very few left flying islands. Another thing I want to do, this is the end of the biome basically, we're at the very edge. I want to build like a little pathway going down into the swamp and maybe some trees, fruit trees mainly along the way. I feel like that could be kind of cute. Back there is our house. Yeah. We'll see how this cabin mountain project is going to come along. I still want to build many more cabins all over the place, add little details, make the pathway more interesting, add little things you can find along the path. It is just going to take a lot of time, and especially with the amount of terraforming we still need to do, and maybe we're gonna remove like a mountain or two, I really can't tell yet. It's pretty hard to tell how many more cabins there are going to be. For now, we have quite a few, and it's already a lot of work, okay? Okay, we did that. Next up, I have plans. I have had these plans for ages. I want to build a cute little beach here. With Decocraft, we have the ability to make so many cute beach decorations, like beach chairs, beach umbrellas, basically, you know, so you don't get sun on your face when you're laying there. And like all this, like sandcastle, seashells, all that amazing stuff. I want like just a tiny beach there, okay? And maybe like a little campfire spot over there before the mountain really starts. Could be cute. These trees are just temporary because we constantly need spruce wood for the cabins. These apple trees are also going to go away at some point. In that little cave you can see there, where the crosshairs right now, I want to build a pumpkin and melon farm in that cave. We already went there. It is a rather small cave. It's not an actual cave. it was kind of inspired by the pumpkins sitting next to it. We need a pumpkin and melon farm, we don't have one yet. And yeah, why not put it in there? So that is the plan. Or little cherry wood supply over here. Also, we have our bees here. Oh, this one is dead again. Probably because I didn't bother looking into that for ages. I want to build a secret garden here at some point. I would love to start this really soon, but we need constant wood supply, and until we cut down that thing, it's gonna take a lot more time until we can remove these safely. And we have our few water crops planted here. Nothing too special. And yeah, that is basically almost it. I want to build a lighthouse over there. I think it would fit perfectly. I think I once or maybe twice built a lighthouse like 10 years ago as a kid. So that will be interesting, okay? We will see how that goes. And otherwise, we have our dogs here, okay? They're stupid, they constantly want to kill themselves. I mean, what means constantly? They tried killing themselves when we got them home. Luckily, safely. They were half dead, but we got them home. Yeah, we got here home. I want to build a really cute doggo fun house for them. They deserve it, okay? They have been ignored for, what, 150 episodes now? So I think they kind of need an area where they can finally enjoy life. I don't really know where to build it just yet. I have potential ideas to maybe put it in this cave here. You know, we need to close this off anyway, kind of, but I don't know. If we do put them here, I would close this dirt area off, but put a carpenter store that is hidden in there, probably. We have to see. Right now, oh wait, we have the king and we're hungry. Can we? Okay, we can't really do this. We had a cake. Sorry doggos, nothing for you, as always. Otherwise, I have plans that are not going to happen. Like with the current plans I was talking about, there is a slight chance that any of them could happen until the next episode special, aka episode 300. But we have to see, you know, which ones do happen and which ones get pushed aside because they are just not capable of happening yet. One project that I'm super passionate about that I really want to get started on, but we can't just due to resources and all that kind of stuff, is I want to build a massive city, a modern city, and it is going to be a few thousand blocks by a few thousand blocks, probably. Ignore my accent jumping in there. I cannot wait to build that. I want to build massive hotels with hundreds of rooms, all decorated. Many apartment buildings, all with different apartments, decorated, furnished, grocery stores, hospitals, all that kind of stuff. It's not going to happen probably until like episode 1000 or something. But yeah, that is something that I want to work on as well. We still need a lot of terraforming around the area, and we need to put our fruit trees somewhere. I don't think all of them are going to fit up there, so we just kind of need to like find a place for them. Maybe back where we have the water crop farm at the moment. I don't know. Another thing I would like to do at some point is remove all these vanilla tulips, okay? They look nice, but I want to replace all of these by the beautiful amount of flowers we get from the plant mega pack. Let me actually look at all the multi-variety flowers. There's so many, they're all so pretty, and of course we can add some single variety flowers as well, maybe even a few vanilla flowers still, and some from Biomes of Plenty. I just want this whole thing to look a little bit different, okay? But overall, those are some plans for way later on. But yeah, that is the world we are currently living in, the plans we currently have. We can see 3, 4. Well, we can see a lot more cabins than I thought we could. from here. I love that project. It's been really fun to work on all of these. It's just, as you can also see there, next to the first cabin, that thing needs to be stabilized. We have this little, like, I don't know, 4x4 platform there that is just there. I don't know. Lots of stuff that needs to be worked on. But at some point we will get to that. I think one of the things we're gonna focus on for a while in the future is just going to be details, like detailing the cabins, putting furniture in all of them, little backstories for the cabins, you know, what were the people like living in there, all that type of stuff, but also maybe fixing the house. I just don't really like the way it looks, I don't know. And also just our basement, making some storage extra somewhere in the basement for all the different foods from Pam's Harvestcraft. I love that mod, and there's so many different things you can do with it. Like, look at all these different meals. I just want a storage for all of them, and just, there's so much, okay? So we are definitely not going to run out of plans, which also means we are not going to run out of things to do. So don't worry, this Let's Play will go on probably until the file is too corrupted to ever continue. And then I will cry and start season 2. As probably like an 80-year-old or something, because for now it's been running very smoothly. And let's not think about very dark things like this world corrupting, okay? I make regular saves, everything should be fine, except for it being very windy in here. So yeah, that is the little special part of this episode, basically. I just think it's kind of nice to make that every 100 episodes, just because it fits, you know, every 100 episodes, you know, it's kind of special. I mean, okay, I feel like episode 100 is special because, you know, you hit 3-digit numbers the first time, yay, hype, you know, party, things are great. Then episode 500 seems special, and episode 1000, but everything in between is just kind of like, I guess another tiny milestone. But still, I want to make these little updates every 100 episodes, just because I know it is pretty hard to keep up with my series here, even though my uploads have been a little bit not as planned lately. I kind of stopped uploading for a few weeks because I was too busy and my time management didn't really work out. Usually I try to upload a video every day, 30 minutes every day, and I know that can just be impossible for some people to keep up with, and also people getting new into the series, seeing like 200 episodes and being like, well, I don't have the time to watch all of that, but I still would like to know what you're kind of doing. Every 100 episodes we are going to have a little recap, what we are currently doing, and what we are going to work on in the future. That is the plan. And now we are basically just going to have a little bit of extra time because, you know, special episode. We are going to work on, I guess, our little project. There's nothing else we could really work on. We have a bunch of stuff I want to put away though. At least be a tiny bit organized, okay? But again, storage system. I don't know what to do with this. I want to, you know, have everything properly organized, but also it's going to take so long. And I know it won't be the most entertaining thing to watch, but at the same time, I don't want to just have time lapses everywhere or skip out content and just do it off screen. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, we are going to get a little bit of spruce wood because we need it all the time. Okay, almost. I tend to wanting or being scared to accidentally destroy the avocado tree. It's one of the two. Either I just go over there ready to yeet it, or I don't even want to get close to it because I'm scared I'm going to remove the leaves on accident. We need a tree farm, everything properly organized, but life is hard. Also, another thing, one project I forgot to mention, in our basement next to our farm, we have this little area there dug out, not covered in marble for once, where I want to make a railway system to the village that's somewhat close to us. It goes over there, over the ocean. And yeah, I just would like to have a minecart system going there so we don't have to get into a boat every time, and I tend to kind of get lost half of the time we go there. So even though we have our atlas, I can also, let's show the atlas, you know, what stuff is currently looking like. And this is where we are, our home, and then the village. Wait, there. In the other direction, I was very confused for a second. Okay, we haven't been there in a long time, but we trade with these villages a lot. They have great trades, so we tend to go there. There's another village that we never really go to. We had some pretty nice adventures. Okay, that was actually a really long one. For some reason there is some area that's missing. I still don't know why. Still haven't looked into if we just kind of messed up there or if something got like corrupted. I don't know. But yeah, we had quite some journeys here. And I really love to travel in Life in the Woods just because all the different biomes and mods just make it such a incredible experience. So we also need to travel for materials, so I have a good reason to travel, okay? Technically, there's just a lot of other stuff we should be focusing on rather than just travel and continue to explore everything. We have projects to finish, projects to finally start that I've been meaning to start for ages, but we don't get around to. But, you know, we need clay constantly for Decocraft, so I guess we always have to travel. Anyways, this is our little project backpack. That is very, very handy, I have to say. Honestly, maybe we can place the swing set somewhere around here, actually. I don't know. For some reason, I just thought walking like this, these were like 2 spider legs. Dude, I'm... my brain. Maybe you could also place a few more trees along here, just to kind of seclude this a little bit, but I also like the tiny view of the ocean. You're going to be able to see the lighthouse from here. I didn't even notice that yet, but yeah, that tree also needs to go. You know, I kind of joked about it like a while back. I might make that episode where we cut it down into a whole time-lapse episode of me just dedicating like 3 hours to cut that thing down and make a time-lapse of that, but have a voiceover for once. I know. I don't know how I even came up with this. I think the episode was like 118 maybe, or something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the episode where I talked about it was How Did Apples? That is how it's called. Pretty sure that is the episode where I talked about wanting to make a apple review while cutting down that tree. Like over the time lapse, I want to review every type of apple that's like available near me. I don't know how I come up with that kind of stuff, but I might actually do it just for fun. So we have to see about that. Anyway, spruce wood. Wait, we still have a little there. Also, I am terrible with building roofs, so you know, forgive me for everything that is about to happen. Don't take it personal, please. You know, I'm trying my best. Like roofs, especially when it comes to carpenter stairs, it is just not really working out for me. They don't like me. They don't do what they are supposed to do with vanilla stairs. It can be okay, but like that was a nightmare. I felt bullied. I didn't just feel bullied, I was bullied. That is a fact. Should we maybe make this roof a little bit smaller, as in we only... But again, these people are like... They need some space. Maybe they can have a high shelf of like, I don't know, cheese or something. What am I doing? Up there in the attic. Yeah, that is what tends to happen when I try to build roofs. It just is... It's not a good experience for anyone involved, ever. Okay, do we still have slabs? Pine woods. Oh, very few, okay. Yes! That is totally what I meant to do there. Okay. I'm getting there very, very slowly. But we're getting there. I mean, not too slowly. Let's make some more stairs and then... I don't know if that's enough slabs, but we have to see. Okay, also I'm sorry for being a little bit more quiet when building. It's just something I can't really change. Like whenever I really try to talk and also build, either I mess up whatever I'm building, or I just talk absolute nonsense and my English constantly messes up. Like, multitasking in that way is just not really working for me. I don't know, like... I'm already happy I was able to build a roof and somewhat talk. Like, wow, that is a rare you see what happens? Also, that is just me having learned English through fanfictions and Google Translate, so forgive me for all the English mistakes I have. I'm basically self-taught except for the very basics from school. Do I want slabs up here somewhere? I think we might, yeah, a few slabs. We just never have enough spruce wood. I plan to AFK again soonish. I used to do that a lot more often, get XP and just get the farm every now and then, and occasionally get some trees. I haven't done that lately because I just have been too busy, like I said earlier. Time management, I don't know what that is anymore. So I just have not gotten around to AFKing, which makes me quite sad. I always like it because I don't actually get progress done, but I do get progress done by harvesting the field, which is wow. But also the enchanting stuff, because so we don't need to spend a bunch of time in our XP farm. Yeah, I think this is okay-ish. I like these little windows. Otherwise, I think we might have a sleeping area up here and then a storage area. Maybe. We have to see. Okay, also I never mind any extra like stairs or slabs. Like, we still have quite a few cabins to build. I'm sure we will end up using these anyway. Do we have some? We have stone. I want to make a furnace. I don't know where exactly we are going to do the kitchen, yes. Honestly, this is already... Sometimes I get very overwhelmed by Okay, just checking on the armor durability. Like right now I feel very overwhelmed with this house, I don't know why. So what I tend to do in those cases, I kind of move away and start a different cabin, which is why we have a million unfinished cabins. Like, I get overwhelmed and I just go away. I wanted to check on this. Basically, we're just gonna use dirt, I think, to just close it off. We have a lot of dirt, so I think we should be fine, even though we don't have it on us right now. But what we do have on us is the fortune pickaxe. Just 2 pieces, come on, I thought we would be rich after that. I mean, we got 1 extra piece out of there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that. Should we do it now? Okay, we're gonna do it now. Do we have any more dirt? No, we don't. Moo. Like, I don't know. This... It's just that it's on top of this little mountain. Otherwise, I would have been like, okay, let's just remove everything on top of it, make it into a little lake. Not with how this whole thing is constructed. Nah. I really like these little thingies, but when they are literally directly in your face, they can get a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, I think we need like 3 stacks of wood, maybe 4 of wood. I don't know what I want to do with the wood, but sure. Also, maybe the pathway? Okay, I'm very, very glad we didn't accidentally get any flint out of that. I can't speak, like ever. 2 pieces of gravel, please. Not andesite. Why is andesite in there? Sometimes you just find random stuff in here. It is always very, very interesting. Okay, in that case, we can just have it go like this. What the heck? What are we trying to do here? Yeah, I think that is better. Even though we could try... You know, it's little stuff like this that ends up taking so much time for this project. Which I... Like, when I started having the idea for the mountain cabins, I was like, you know, episode 200A, it's gonna be done. And then I spent like 15 minutes trying to figure out which block the pathway should be on. I mean, it's not that bad, but sometimes it does feel like it's that bad. So, yeah, that is how I end up freaking out in the end, because I did not reach the amount of progress for something that I wanted to have. Okay, we're gonna grab 5 stacks, who cares? There's so much. Overall, I can just say I really, really love this world. I love the amount of progress we have made in the past 200 episodes. It is still so crazy to me. Like, 200 episodes, that is a lot. Wow, I can do math, and I sometimes walk up there, waste all my hunger, because I don't remember that we have the pathway around here now. And in general, that we are working over here on this area rather than up there somewhere. Yeah, I wanted to eat. Wait. What am I doing? I know, I just got one out of the middle. How could I? Do I have hiccups now? Please no. I've never had hiccups while recording before. Okay, controlled breathing. Life is okay. Everything is fine except this freaking dirt not wanting to do what I wanted to do. Okay, I think we're fine. No hiccups. Right, body? Please don't betray. Honestly, one of my biggest fears ever since I was a child has just been being in like some kind of public space where you would have to speak. I mean, for me personally as a child, that was never really the case, except for some very, very few theater plays, where also I only had like small parts, aka I was saying like a very few sentences. But one of my biggest fears would be if I would be somewhere for whatever reason in public, on like a stage or somewhere with many people watching, having to speak in front of these people and then having hiccups. Like, yes, I usually fix the burger thingy because it does end up bothering me. Like, just getting hiccups in front of so many people when you're supposed to talk about something in like a serious environment. I don't know, that just always seems kind of terrifying to me. So, yeah, that is one of my fears ever since I was a little child. I'm sure everyone wanted to know just that when they clicked on this episode. Okay, we're getting there. And with the cow that's living up there, we basically have our first little participants, I can't speak, for the farm. We can also use the animal farm ourselves, which is great, because we don't really have one yet. It's not going to be like massive, but it is going to be there. Okay, we would have been fine with... Can you... Come here. Ah, look at that. Moo. This cutie. to go over here now. Hey, look at that! The first animal in here. Okay, I was worried it was about to do this. Do you want to be free again? Dude, you were just stuck on the same block for like 200 episodes. You're free now, you can walk around here. Look at that. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt your privacy there. Okay, continue jumping all you want. Okay. Also, I have to say, I was considering to build this roof out of hay bales at first, which is why we have all these hay bales. I'm very glad we didn't do that. I think it wouldn't have looked up being like nice in the amount of roof things we have there. I don't know. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Still need to get used to it though, like a tiny bit. This whole area. Maybe a little bit more dirt around there. Like a tiny bit. No, not like that. I don't know. Maybe like this, or like this. Or maybe, knowing myself, we're gonna fill up the whole thing down there. We have stable. I wanted to do this. Okay. I mean, we still need the horses, but we have the sign. This is just too much directly on your head, I think. So what if we can't because of that leaf. What if we do that? Yeah, I think that is better. Also, we have a very nice garage door there. And then we had the farming and produce sign. So I was thinking that is okay. I was hoping this produce one would be more like, I don't know, not just farming produce. Okay, I guess the farming person is going to get both of these signs then. Sorry about you guys, you're not getting anything. Oopsie. Just gonna put them here for now. Already kind of putting stuff for the person around here. It's just I'm scared to start because I don't know how this mountain situation is going to look in the future. So I'm just, we have time, you know, we have time. We don't need to worry about that. Then we also have the pathway that technically needs to go somewhere around here, but again, I am terrified. We can build another cabin here though, and I think that one would be pretty cute. We also need to fix that. Oh, we could have a cabin with a little backyard. Oh, I did not even think of that possibility yet. There's the other dirt. I don't know if this is just some weird chunk border, I think. I don't really know. That was just like, hello, I am there. I am alive. I exist. And just, you know, happening over here. And kind of disrupting the beauty of a natural mountain cliff happening. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. We don't have enough dirt. But well, enough dirt to kind of work on it. My friend, I think you need to go. I hate removing these trees. I really, really do. Swear I don't do it for fun. But they lag. Can you not? Oh god. Sometimes the lags are just, they exist. I don't do this for fun. I feel bad whenever I do this. I try to replant them a few blocks away where it's more convenient to have these trees, but still. I don't like removing these. Okay, hopefully we don't... Okay, everything else is still safely where it's supposed to be. I'm always scared about removing stuff. Like I've said before with the avocado tree. This is also just random stuff. There's a leaf missing. Okay, I guess. And then, honestly, we can replant it right there. Any saplings? Not from what it seems like. Yeet. Oh, we have saplings down here. Okay. Already a lot better. I want that single block of granite gone. I mean, if we are already fixing little stuff like that, we might as well, okay? We might as well do this now. And... yeah. Okay, nice. Over here, so maybe we are going to have a little field here already, like just a tiny one. Because I really don't know how we are going to do all of this. It is a bit of a mess, not gonna lie. But this whole thing is a mess, like look at this inventory. Let me... This is all stuff that does not really entirely belong there. I just love leaving my bed in random places lately. I don't know why. I just... I don't need that. Like I said, very interesting animals in this area. Look, I only have a heart that is... This could have maybe been the... Didn't we accidentally make a pig fall off a tree once when we were building the first cabin? Did it take damage or did it not take damage? That is the question right now that I can't answer. I am so glad we made so much food. But yeah, that is the little world that we're living in. And honestly, we have not gotten the apples in ages. Let's get the apples. And I didn't use the shovel at first because I have been playing quite a bunch of 1.12 lately, where, you know, the, what is it called, path blocks are already in the game, where you right click with a shovel on a grass block, it turns into this pathway in villages and stuff like that. I was scared that if we get apples here I would pathway this. My mind just cannot handle different Minecraft versions. Oof. We need to dog a fun house. We need it. And we're just not building it. And I feel horrible. I want to build something for the dogs. We've been meaning to do that for like so long. And also, let's pick the cactus fruits if we're already at this. You know, very special episode. Let's just harvest or stuff over here. Also, one thing I wanted to say, I was pretty scared about episode 200. One of the reasons obviously being not having the amount of progress I wanted to have, but honestly, I am not freaking out. I didn't really freak out at all when it came to recording this. I was considering to like write down a tiny note of future projects so I don't forget anything, and I don't think I forgot anything, but we'll see. We will see, kids. Yeah, lots of cactus fruits, really good, because villagers, not really in this world, but in all my other worlds, villagers just love cactus fruits. And apples. We still need quite some stuff here, but we're getting there. We are getting there. And basically, honestly, right now, I don't really know what else to work on. There you can see your massive amount of fruit bowls. You can put stuff from Decocraft back in there, but I kind of like them, okay? We will need them for the city build anyway, so why not, you know? I think we might be ending it here. I know. I also want to kind of work on the kitchen stuff over here. Like, we don't have normal yogurt. Why do we not have normal yogurt there? Plain yogurt. We have kiwi yogurt. But plain one? Hello? Very weird kitchen organization. I know this is one for my private world, but I haven't been there in like ages. Anyway, kids, I think we are indeed going to end it here. Thank you if you're still watching this. Thank you for just giving this very messy series a try. I hope everyone is having a good rest of their day or night or whatever time it is where you're at. I love you, kids. Stay hydrated. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Woof.